Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV F1, and I hope you all do well. This lovely evening, we are here for we're here for the Alpine F1 Formula One livery reveal, or the F1 livery car launch. Let's put it this way. Unless it's just happened. If not, then it's going to be a fucking review. I swear, has it just happened? Or has it happened so many minutes ago? If it has, I'm going to go mad. Have they just unveiled their new car? Oh, they just have as well. Fuck's sake. Oh. I'll have to go back and watch that then. Shit. Let me have Alpine F1 car launch. Alright. So we're just going to go through it. I haven't seen it, so big up everyone that is here. So big up Eugene, I hope you're well. Big up everyone, Levy out. Yes, my friend, as much as we're rivals, I don't care. I want the owners all gone, right? Because they're a plague to the sport. Evening, Stephen. Hope you're well, mate. I hope I'm doing well, man. Big up, Miss Mel. Love you as always. Like, I'm representing the new kit. It's the new shirt, man. The new Mercedes shirt for 2022. Are repping it out, boy. They're repping it out right now. So Alpine's F1 car launch. Oh, it looks like, hang on. Otmar Safner has gone to Alpine, man. Otmar Safner's gone to Alpine. I'm literally looking at him right now. I didn't know he's gone there. Has he gone there? Swear he's not gone there. I swear he's not gone in there. Otmar Safner named team Alpine team principal as Rossi confirms new structure. Wow. So looks like Rossi's face is going. Who is it? Connor. You ain't talking smack's not gonna be happy with that, man. He's not gonna be happy with that. Big up Devils United. Hope you're well. That should be red. Stephen, thought you hate white as exposed. No. This is different. This is different sport, man. This is a different sport. Like, this is F1. Like, so I can wear this shirt as white because it's F1, it's Mercedes. So don't even start that, man. Don't even start that with me, mate. Like, let's go. Big up Maisie and that in the chat. So yeah, let's go. So I'm not sure about the, like, obviously BWT Water Company partnering. I think title sponsors are they're title sponsors for Alpine, which means, like, basically they're basically like title sponsors means they're paying the biggest money to them, which means they'll get promoted a lot on their car and everything with that. So yeah, it's probably a massive deal for Alpine. A bit like how Racing Point was as well. So let's go through. Let's see. Look, so it's just they've gone for a different intro. They've gone to just basically people go like doing some like a dance routine. Well, that's a difference. Obviously, this is a team that's obviously they finished mid-table last season, so they'll be looking to try and push up the table this season. They'll be looking to try and push higher up the table, try and see if they can grab a few wins, especially after they won their first Grand Prix as Alpine last season. They'll be trying to restore their team and bring back the glory years of 2005 and 6, and also in the early 80s, like when they had the Renault there. Yeah, but mainly 2005, 2006, where they were under basically Renault, which is basically Alpine, really. But the sports is basically Alpine, the Renault sports car division, really. And look at that. Look at that for a car. I'm going to share the screen and make sure you subscribe as well. Like, look at that for a car. So there's the new Alpine. Look at that. Right, with Fernando Alonso's car being number 14. It looks nice, man. I like how they've done it, man, with the pink as well. The blue and the pink work well together. Like this, I think is a livery launch, so this ain't their actual car. This is basically again a concept car with a livery paint, their livery for 2022 painted on it, and it brings the question: should teams be allowed not to only allow, to draw to only reveal their liveries? So if they're gonna car launch, they actually launch their car, like and actually showboat their car rather than actually try and hide it like Red Bull have done. Red Bull, like the only pictures you've seen of the RB18 is when people have been trying to get a view, looking in on the edge of the circuit, trying to take a picture from the very edge of the from the barriers, which I don't think is right. I don't think that's right. I think that's totally wrong. I think they should just show the car. Simple as that. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button, share the stream, and help Steven on the F1 channel grow. Absolutely, I couldn't say that better than myself now. I couldn't say it better myself. So if you know anyone that's an F1 fan, if you know anyone that wants to know more about F1, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share it to them and get them to subscribe. Right. So we'll bring up the Otmar Safnauer news because it is to do with this car launch because he is the new team principal. So Otmar Safnauer, who was racing doing Aston Martin's team principal, has have appointed Otmar Safnauer as their team principal, with former Deputy Sports Secretary General for the FIA, Bruno Famin, joining to head up the engine division. The duo will report to CEO Laurent Rossi, who took over the running of the team last January and has since been reviewing how the squad operates before making changes. So it's massive restructure to try and see if they can bump themselves higher up the grid. Because if you look at the constructors' standings from last season, if we bring up last season's constructors' standings, they finished 5th in the standings. So, which is not bad for Alpine. Like in the end, they jumped AlphaTauri, but I think they'll want to try and push higher. They'll want to try and push higher up the grid. So I do feel they will look to jump and see if they can tackle the likes of McLaren and Ferrari. I do think Red Bull Racing, Honda, and Mercedes might be a little bit too strong this season, but you don't know how everyone's adapted to the rules and how everyone's different cars is going to impact who's going to get. It's a real guessing game. There's such a revolution in the regulations. Like we can't really tell who's going to be on the grid. Really, we can have a guess, but I really don't know. Someone can get this completely wrong. Like I'm not gonna lie. So here we go. Of 2022 WT. Right, there you go. So look, this is their livery. I believe. Is it? Or is it? Let me have a look. If not, I'm going to go back to the actual stream. Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to go back to the stream. Let's go back to the stream. Yeah, it looks a bit different. So let me go back to the stream, and you can have a look. You can have a look. Don't forget, I'm back on SFeatleyTV at 9 with Champions League and Champions League Europa League predictions stream at 9 p.m. So make sure you check that out. Yeah, you can see. Look, there you go. If we just up the ante here, there you go. Look at that. So it's not in your face pink. It's more subtle. So it's not completely dominant. Which I didn't think it was be because Alpine's always going to be in a blue. But I like how they've interpreted it and like how they've worked it in, and at least if like there's an accident, you can tell if it's an Alpine with the pink rear wing at the back. So it'd be nice to see. But yeah, it looks sick. Nice little piece of kit. You can see, look, here's the 3D floor, and the air. See where it's raised up, and that's where the 3D part is. So if you look, see where it's raised up and down. So if I would, yeah. So if it's here where the Microsoft, you see where it's like it raises up to where the Microsoft logo is, right? Basically, the air can channel into there and then into this black bit which is the floor, which is the 3D floor, and because it's a 3D floor, the air goes through the floor, so it then sucks. And the quicker it does that, the more it sucks the car to the road, which creates the downforce, which is what's called ground effect, and that's how it basically works. So basically, what would then happen is if I had a Hoover, and I put it under here. Say if I had a Hoover, for example, and I put my hand is, and I put a Hoover under here and turned it on. If I then flipped it upside down, the DVD would stay, and that's what ground effect does, because it's going through. Because it's going through the gap, right? So there's the gap that where the air goes through. Because it's channeling so quickly into that gap, what it's doing, it's then sucking this, like it's like sucking this, look, down to the floor. It's sucking it to the road. So that's how you get good ground effect. The more that teams get more ground effect and a better balanced ground effect on their cars, the faster they'll go this season. Right? So that's why it's a more revolutionary change in the regulations, because it's not all about aerodynamic downforce, barge boards, and like side pods and everything like that. It's all about how good you can generate efficient ground effect within the regulations, of course. So that's why when Red Bull were going on about their double rear wing, it does look a bit suspicious, because that's not what the regulations are entailing. But it looks, do you know what? These cars look very sort of futuristic, but very mean. They mean business. Like, I do like the look of them, I have to admit. Now I've finally got to see it. I was a bit skeptical at first, but now I really do like them. So yeah, just quickly show one more picture of it. So yeah, this is obviously going to be a quick stream then, obviously, because I've missed it completely. I do apologise. I thought it was at 6. Obviously, they didn't. It said on the website 6:30 p.m. It didn't tell me it was an hour in front. It didn't say Greenwich Mean Time or Central Eastern Time or anything like that. So it didn't tell you if it was in front or not, right? Which I think is fucking stupid. Absolute wankers. Why don't you just tell us? Honestly, why don't you just tell us? Fuck's sake. But there you go. What can you do? What can you do, man? You can't do much about it, though. Yeah, as you can see, it's it looks nice. There you go. Final look. Yeah. Shit. But there you go. Bang. So there you go. That's the Alpine F1 team's new 2022 car. Well, I would say that it's their new livery. It's not their actual car. Um, it's not their actual car built by them. So I think it's disappointing. Again, it's disappointing, and I don't think it's right, to be honest. I don't think it's right at all. I think they should be showing their car. So yeah, unfortunately, you can't help it. If they decide to do that, they decide to do it. Oh, hang on a minute. Get rid of that. I just looked up on Sky. If I go to Sky, like they're showing a picture of him flipping the livery around. So basically now it's pink and blue, right? Alpine launched F1 2022 F1 car, striking new blue and pink look revealed, with color flip plan in place. Okay. So the new the 2022 F1 car with a unique flip plan for the opening races, as the French team to make a big leak up the order in their second campaign. The main A522 look is predominantly blue, but also has large splashes of pink as Alpine, formerly known as Renault, celebrate new title sponsor in BWT, who previously bought their colours from to the Aston Martin team. Right? In an added twist, it revealed during Alpine's launch that the colour scheme will flip for the first two races of the season, meaning a dominant pink for the Bahrain Grand Prix and Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. I hope they actually do that for the F1 game. Like, and actually, do you know what? Instead of actually, like when you have, like, you do just a separate race, a Grand Prix, and you can customize like like with that FIFA, you play an online game. You can play like what team and set up the formation and that. What they should do is that if you play a Grand Prix, you should get to select what livery you have. So like Red Bull, they had an update where they changed the livery to the Suzuka livery that they were going to run in Suzuka, but they couldn't. They was only run it in Turkey to celebrate their partnership with Honda, right? And in the next upgrade, they went back to the original Red Bull livery, right? And you weren't allowed to use that livery again. Now, I think for an actual separate Grand Prix, you should get to choose what livery you want. I think that's what I think you should do. That's what I think the game should do. But there you go. Launched 2 days before the season starts in earnest with the winter testing. Alpine are the 19th to formally unveil their new Challenger designed to the new regulations aimed at revolutionised wheel-to-wheel racing. They finished fifth in the constructor standings last year. They're following Renault's rebrand, with that largely down to an unlikely race win for Esteban Ocon in Hungary. Like, it would be the same two drivers going for the for next season. So there you go. Like, there you go. That was not that. That was not that. It was that, wasn't it? So yeah, that's the flip that they're gonna plan for the first two races, and then they're gonna put it back to this. Look, there's the difference. Get rid of that. And you can see that there's George Russell takes the car W13 out for a spin. So McLaren, they finally take their car out for a spin. So yeah, and don't forget, there will be, and also the test wrap up. There will be testing wrap up, testing wrap featuring the highlights and best bits from the day on Sky Sports F1 at 8 p.m. While Ted Kravitz is back with the Ted's Notebook at 8:30. There you go. So like they will be covering like the best bits. So there we are. So you don't miss out too much. But yeah, like I said, that was only going to be a quick stream because obviously it's only a launch at the minute. So but yeah. Let me know in the comments below after the stream's finished. Where do you think Alpine will finish? And where do you see them in the grid for next season? Do you see them challenging for wins? And you never know. Do you see them getting it completely right that they might even challenge for a title, or do you see them challenging for? Do you see them challenging for? How do I put this? How do you see them just challenging for regular points and the odd podium? And if you get really lucky, a win like they were last season. You can see, look, that they used the concept car because that's the concept car. That's their car. Their car they've used. So it's the same car. So there we are. And actually, the Haas is finally back out as well. You can see, look, the difference in the two cars. There's that one, and look at that one. It's got a much bigger rear wing and front wing, and the front wing's a lot higher. So yeah, you can see the subtle differences, and these subtle differences make a little bit of difference in track time. Sorry, I need to get rid of these. Sorry, I keep showing these, thinking that you can see them, and they can't. Sorry, my bad. So there you go. There's the Alpine. Sorry, there's the one they revealed, and there's the one they put out on track. You can see the subtle differences. So there you go. This and obviously you can see there's the Mercedes as well. So, but there you go. We're gonna leave it there, guys. Before we go any further, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, people. If you can, please, if you know anyone that loves F1, get them to subscribe. Help us get to 100 subscribers by the start of the season, which should be the 18th of March. That should be a target we should be getting for. So if you can do that for us, that'd be really, really helpful. I'll keep pumping out as much content as I can. Tomorrow, hopefully, we've got a rankings show. We'll be ranking all the best drivers in the turbo hybrid era. So yeah, that'll be an interesting one to watch. Let's see if I can get people on for that one. And yeah, so and plus there is the historical F1 show. I haven't forgot about it. We will be doing that one at some point as well. I'm live tonight at 9 with a predictions, Champions League predictions stream, as well as Europa League. So please, if you love football and want to talk football, head over to SFeatleyTV. Make sure you hit the subscribe button there. Join a membership from as little as $1.99, because like with this channel, it all helps the awareness and fundraising for Children's Liver Disease Foundation. And not to mention, as you can see on the name tag below, Big Yellow Friday is on the 11th of March. The actual day is on the 4th, but we're doing it on the 11th. our fundraiser on the 11th, and yeah, all to raise money for Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So if you can do that, be really helpful. Until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.